Let's tell you what's making our headlines this evening. The U.S. ambassador contradicts Minister Stuart Young, saying he did express concern about the visit of the Venezuelan vice president. Stuart Young is responding tonight.
Experts weigh in on this latest development. One believes the Prime Minister has some explaining to do.
One opposition MP says the Prime Minister now has no option but to remove Minister Young from his cabinet. Top of the news tonight, serious questions about whether National Security Minister Stuart Young misled the Parliament and the public about discussions with the U.S. Embassy. Last week, the National Security Minister stated the U.S. never raised concerns about the visit of a Venezuelan delegation and possible breaches of the Rio Treaty. Well, the U.S. Embassy issued a contradictory statement this afternoon. Guardian media editor Renuka Singh has been following this story. Renuka, a lot to unravel here. What is the U.S. ambassador saying?
Well, Kamal, you basically provided a pretty good synopsis of what Ambassador Mondello is saying. He issued a brief statement today, and he's just revealing the details of a private meeting that occurred on May 6th with the Minister of National Security. To his credit, Mondello did say that it's unusual for Ambassador to reveal any details of a meeting with the host government, but I guess he wanted to just let it be known that he did in fact raise the Delcy Rodriguez visit and the fact that such a visit and meeting with the Prime Minister and the Minister of National Security would constitute a breach of the Rio Treaty. This is contrary to what Stuart Young had said in Parliament on May 13th when asked about it by Senator Wade Mark. At that time, Stuart Young said this.
In fact, last week, the United States government's head and top diplomat in Trinidad and Tobago, that is the ambassador, not any underling who may or may not be speaking to the media. The United States ambassador had a conversation with me as a representative at the cabinet level of the government, and there were other conversations had, and there was no raising of the breach of any treaty.
All right, so that was Minister Young in the upper house last week, which is what prompted the U.S. ambassador to respond. Now, Minister Young issued a statement a short while ago. How is he responding to that statement put out today?
What Minister Young is saying is that his statement was misconstrued, and he said he never said that the ambassador did not raise the visit of Venezuelan Vice President Delcy Rodriguez, nor did he say that the ambassador did not raise the Rio Treaty. What he said was that the breach of the treaty was not raised. So, I mean, there's a little bit of semantics there and a bit of wordplay, but I guess we now wait for a response from the Prime Minister on this matter.
Well, have we heard anything from the Prime Minister? I know you would have reached out today with some questions. Has there been any response from the Prime Minister's office?
No, we sent questions when the ambassador sent out this statement earlier today. We sent questions and attempted to call the Prime Minister, basically asking about the May 6th meeting between Stuart Young and the ambassador, if it was communicated to him what happened, if he was aware of what was discussed at that meeting, and we have yet to receive a response.
All right, Renuka, thank you very much for that reporting.